What's up, everybody, and welcome back. Alright, today we're going to do a little Timberborn, and we're going to pick a new map and see what we can do with this. They did update today a new patch that should add features to the save and load. So now you can actually save a whole entire gameplay or a map, similar to how Auction Not Included works, where you name the map and then it's all isolated to one. And then I think they also fixed it, the autosave, where there's only like 3. So it pretty much follows the Auction Not Included save feature, so I'm pretty happy that they did that, because it was kind of a pain in the butt last time to load up some save files. Alright, so today we're going to do a new map, and we're going to do Folkstails, because we did Iron Teeth last time. And then we did 1,000 Islands last time, so and then we also did Diorama, we did Plains, and then I think we did Lakes. So we're going to do, let's do Waterfalls, because that might be the hard. I'm guessing these might be ordered in difficulties, but I'm not. No, actually no. It's all alphabetical. I thought they're ordered in difficulties. Hey, Bayx, welcome back. But let's go ahead and do Waterfalls, because I remember the last 3 were challenging maps based on what I previewed. All right, so let's go ahead and say next, and then we're going to do hard mode. Let's get started. Now there's supposed to be some big update coming soon, big content update. So far these past updates are slightly light on content. I think the only thing they added in terms of content was the fences. Everything so far were fixes. Okay, here we go. What do we call this one? Let's call this the waterfall. Hard mode. Folkstail. There we go. No, actually, what do I want to call my settlement? Okay, well, let's call it Timberlake. Timberlakes? Timberlakes. Timber Falls? Timber Falls. Let's go with Timber Falls. Alright, let's go with that then. Okay, so one of the first things you want to do is immediately pause the game when playing hard mode, and then take a look at your surroundings and figure out where the water's coming from. Okay, and then where the water's exiting. Follow this path. Okay, it looks like it's a small map. It reminds me a lot of Diorama. The small size map here. I don't think we've played a 128 before. I think it's the first time playing a 128. Okay, so now it's pretty simple here. It goes this way, goes this way. And since we're playing hard mode, you usually want to find a good choke point and figure out building a dam as a cutoff. So we're going to probably want to cut this off so we can get a continuous water supply. And it looks like the water is only 2 levels deep. Or 1 level deep, yeah. So generally you want to try to work towards getting like a 2 level deep, because during a heavy drought, the 2 level deep seems to last a lot longer than a one tile deep lake. And this looks like it's a 2 tile deep right here. So we might want to eventually get the water to come over here and fill this up. Or let's see if we can blow a hole this way and just fill this up and put a dam right here. So I'm planning ahead now. I'm thinking maybe I want to probably cut it off like this. And then possibly later I might want to do the same thing I did in Diorama and just build a giant reservoir on this side. And cut it off like maybe over here. And somehow fill the water in here. Right, so I think I'd have to like probably build a dam this way. And cut it off like here maybe. I'll let it flow in here and then eventually move up to this floor here and have a bigger dam. I think that might be a good reservoir in here. But for now, I think we're gonna probably want to cut this off. Alright, so start of the game, we only have 90 berries. There's no water. So I think we want to rush to get water as soon as possible. And then I do want to go over a couple of things here. In the early game, wood, this is free. Like you can build this for free. See how this costs wood? See it says like the icon. It says cost wood, 15 wood to build. Those are costs, but this costs nothing to build. All right, so I'm gonna build this. And then we're going to rotate, an R key to rotate. And that little arrow right there, that points to where it needs to connect to the road. So let's go ahead and build a road first. Let me see if I can put a road structure here. Okay. And in the tutorial, they don't really say, but you need to like build it coming out of this thing right here. So if you click on it, you see how this is the arrow? So you gotta click on this and you can see where the entry point is. Right? Once you figure out where that entry point, that's where you build a road. Okay, so we're gonna build a road going out this way. I think I'll go all the way out this way since there's a stairway right there. Beavers only move along the road, and they only work in buildings that's connected to the road. So this building now has a network. And this here line is a network. So let's say if you built like a road like this, and it's not touching this, that's not part of the network. So there's no green line. So when you build a building, and this is a building, it's a gathering post. You see how it needs to connect to the line? It shows it's green. But if you put it over here, it's not connected to the line at all. So if it's not connected to the line, it's not going to work. But if it's connected to the line, it will work. Right, so here we're going to and the boundary shows like where this guy can reach. So I'm going to put him closer to this. Okay. You want to build a bunch of these. I'll explain to you in a second. Because you can't do anything else right now unless you have wood. But there's certain things that's free, which is the lumberjack's free. The food is also free, right? And the only food now you have available to you with this gathering post are berries. You can only gather berries with this gathering flag or gathering post. Alright, so let me go ahead and stick it right here. Do a couple of these as well. Now each of these things have their own internal storage, right? And you'll see in a second. I think this is like 20, 20, 20, 20, right? So technically there's about 80 right here that you can store, 80 wood logs that you can store. Or sorry, no. 20 times 4. Okay, yeah, that's 80 right here, and then another 80. So you got 160 total. So if you did something like this, you can store 100 here and 100 here, basically. Each of these are do 20. So same thing with these guys. Those are also free. What else is free here? So let's take a look. Okay, log piles are actually free. So with the beavers, or sorry, the folktails actually building this, is not a big deal. I mean, since it's free, you can build it. But if you're playing Iron Teeth, you want to build just a bunch of these because that's where you can store stuff. Since log piles are free, go ahead and build that. It's not a big deal. But early on, it's just better to build a bunch of these. Because then you can get like a bunch of beavers working at the same time. You know what, since we only have 7, I guess I can trim this back. Let's go ahead and delete this. So we'll go only 6. Okay, and gathering posts, I'll put down 3 for now. And you want to increase all the workers max amount, because workers build and they also move stuff. So when there's nothing to build, they'll actually move stuff around. Alright. Alright, so you want to maximize this until these things are built, and then you can reduce it. So that means we now have 4 workers, and then probably 3 idle guys after this. They'll be idle because there's nothing for them to do. So, which is fine. And then once these are built, let's finish this one first. It's priority. And then we'll do this one as priority. And that way the 3 idle guys will actually start filling these jobs. What else can we do right now early on? Okay, so food costs 25 wood. So at the very start of the game, you want to you want to do water first. Do water. Okay, so first it'll say that it's going to complain. It says it's too far away from the builders, which is this thing right here, and there's no roads connected to it, right? So if you click on this, see the reach. This guy's reach is only as far as the road goes, right? So if you extend the road all the way out this way, see now the builders can reach all of this, right? So even if you placed it right here, it'll be green, right? Because it can reach this area here. But right now we want to put the water here and then attach the road to it. Okay. Because I'm gonna build a couple of more later. Okay. And so if you built the road first and drop the thing down, you'll see it's connected to the network. See that? So we'll do that later. And let me go ahead and connect this while we're here. Alright, so this is the first thing you want to build with your logs. Once you get the logs from these guys. And then the second thing you want to build will be the farmhouse. So this is medium priority. And the farmhouse, for now, just stick it down, and then you can relocate them later. Well, relocating will cost you, but for now, let's just go ahead and plop it down because you have to destroy it and rebuild it. But let's go ahead and just place it down for now because I will want to relocate it somewhere else or to make it more efficient. Yeah, I guess this is fine. Let's go with that. So this is the second priority after this one. That one's first priority. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Now you can unpause and then let them go ahead and get the building post done. So all these other guys are idle, so they have nothing to do. And you've maximized all your builders right now. And so these are what the builders are doing. You're building this. Okay, so now a worker should start filling this job here. Okay, so you can start marking your trees to cut. Right here, this icon means that they have nothing to do, right? That means there's, say, nothing to do in range because you didn't mark anything to cut. So at the start of the game, you want to probably just clear out anything that's dead, because dead trees will not regrow. So go ahead and just mark all of those. And then as far as the actual green trees, the lush and the live ones, you don't want to clear all of them out. And I'll get to that in a second here. Let's go ahead and clear out the dead trees first. But the trick with the forest here is that you don't want to like click on this and just go like this. Because if you clear out everything, they won't regrow again, like replant themselves. And they usually replant themselves or regrow because they'll drop like seeds around it. So if this is like, say, a fully grown tree, it'll drop little seeds around it. And so this guy here is probably one of those little seeds that's regrowing now, right? So you don't want to cut these guys completely. And so if you, let's say if I had to like do this, right, I would have to go around and pick and choose a couple of guys to leave behind, like this, so they don't go completely extinct. All right, so you want to pick and choose, and you want to probably pick and choose in a good separation, right? So you don't want to have them clustering around. So this is a good separation right here. Oops. Something like this. Or this, where the one that's still green, dark green, those are the ones you're not cutting, and those are the ones that will leave seeds behind to replenish the forest. All right, so everything else around it will be cut. So that's reasonably fair. Let's go like that, okay? And then now I can unpause this and let this go. Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta unpause. I can speed this up a little bit. Okay, and then you want the water to start pumping as soon as possible to get food. Or water, I mean. And then our second thing is we want to get the carrots growing as soon as possible. Because we only have 3 days plus another 3 days. In hard mode, you get 3 days, a total of 6 days of wet season. Right? And this is wet season. It's color-coded blue. And dry seasons, which are the droughts, will be color-coded red. So right now you're in the wet season. And you have 6 days of this. The first 3 days will be pretty quiet. And then after the first 3 days, they'll start alerting you and saying, hey, drought's coming in 3 days. So that's a total of 6 days, right? So 3 days of quietness and then 3 days of an alert. So you get like an alert saying, it'll count down and say how many days or how much time is left until the drought. So you want to get this done as soon as possible because the carrots takes 4 days to grow. So if you can get this up and running before the drought, you can actually get food before the drought kicks in. And so now we're just going to go ahead and plant this. We're going to do as much as we can. Only the farmers can do this. And then once we'll get to that. Alright, so this one, we need a worker. So I'm going to cut down 2 guys now. Okay, and this is full. So if this is full, you can pause this and let the guy rotate to the next building, right? Because we don't have any storage right now, but this is our only storage, right? So there's no storage in this. So what we're doing is we're just rotating the worker from this post to this post, and then he'll fill this up. If this gets full, we'll pause this and we'll rotate to this. Okay, but we definitely want, so let's go ahead and pause this because I don't need these guys. We only need two lumberjacks right now. I want the water to go over, the worker to go over here. Okay, because we need water as soon as possible. Because they're gonna get thirsty. So if you click on one of these guys, you'll see that they have a hunger and they have a thirst meter. And sleep. Wow, that's new. They changed that. They changed that. It used to be comfort. Oh, this is new. Oh, no, here we go. Shelter. Shelter's comfort. So the sleep meter is new. I think, yeah, this is definitely new. Let me see this. Wow, I think they changed this. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18. Wow, there's now 18 well-beings added to the game. It used to be 15 only, and sleep is new. Oh, they broke up social life now. So you're kind of forced now, actually, to have social life on the terrace instead of just the campfire. Before, I was just ignoring completely the rooftop terrace. I only just dropped campfires. Oh, and I completely ignored roofs before. Now they want like a statue and they want a roof. So these two were added to the game. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right? This is all 1, all 2, and all 3. They actually gave it names. Okay, so this is new. This is forced new, and this is forced new. Before I was completely relying on shrubs. And then I think this is forced new. And I think this prevents them for players from like decreasing their work hours. Which we should probably reduce their work hours a little bit. Well, I think this is new too, because it used to be 18. Now they gave you 16 only. Interesting. Alright, so a couple of new things out of the game. But anyways, so when you click on this, so going back to this, you'll see that carrots right here, if you roll over it, it tells you the carrots provide you a buff. Right? And potatoes also provide you a buff. And bread provides you a buff. So generally you want to have all 3 of these foods to give you all 3 buffs. And to do that, you can plant these other ones. Now potatoes, they won't eat it raw. And wheat, they won't eat it raw. So that's the reason why I'm not putting potatoes down, because you actually have to cook the potatoes. And we're not going to waste that log in the very beginning of the game. It's better to just jump into securing your food source first, because this takes some time to also cook, and then you take some time to actually even harvest it, right? 6 days. So it's going to take you a long time to actually get food, and they're going to probably starve out by then. And these berries will not, hold over. And eventually you want to ditch all the berries, because they're going to take up storage space. So, and storing them in here is okay, but later once I build a storage facility, I don't want to add the berries to that. Okay. So now that you've seen their basic needs, okay, you got to provide food and you provide thirst. Once this goes down, they actually will die. They can die of thirst, and they can die of hunger. I don't know if they can die of sleep, since sleep has just got added to the game. So I don't know what's going on with the sleeps mechanic here. I think it's to prevent players from just completely just jacking up the work hours. Oh, okay, yeah, we want 18 work hours. Or no, 20. Yeah, let's do 20 work hours at the start. I think there's 24 hours in the day. I think it started off at 16. 16 probably is the normal. And then 18 is okay. So this little clock right here shows the work hours and sleep hours. I think this blue is nighttime. Okay, let's take a look here. Storing water is 15. It's better to actually do a second pump instead of storing water. Because if you think about it, this stores 15. And you also can pump water. And there's a lot of times where you just need to like pump them as soon as possible. So instead of like spending 15 for the water tank, spending 12 for the second building will be useful, because you're going to eventually need 2 or 3 pumps. And I believe it's 1 pump for every 20 dupes. I think it's 1 pump for every 20 dupes. So right now, this 1 pump should satisfy the 11 that we have. And then we're going to build a second one as a storage. And then later we'll do the small one. But you're still going to need 2 to pump as much water as possible, and to store them as quickly as possible. Now they consume 2 food a day as an average, and then 2 water a day as an average. All right, so yeah, he's reasonably efficient, I guess. He's doing full 100%. I want to get this going. Okay, so now we want to prioritize carrots and planting. Okay. Alright, I'm going to pause this guy. And then I want to increase the worker. Alright, see how like these guys are thirsty already? So we're going to need another one. Because they're going to go in here and drink it from this storage here. So I want to put more water here in this one. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is rush towards building that dam that we talked about earlier. Because we want the water to last a little longer than what's over here. So let's go ahead and yeah, let's do that. That's fine. And dam costs 20. We're gonna want to dam this whole thing here. Is that cheaper? Or no, it's the same, right? What's the distance between here? I think they're the same. Yeah, no, they're all the same. So we're just gonna run straight across this. Actually, no, hang on. It's cheaper to go right here to here, right? Let's go ahead and redo that. This one right here. That's the same distance. Yeah, that's the same distance. Alright. Now I want them to go across this. To get to this side of the river. I know this is going to cost a lot, but we want to quickly build this. Maybe demolish this and put a dam right here. I don't think. Yeah, I think this is still one. It's a one tile high. I don't think they can reach this, huh? Okay. Let's see if we can. Try to reach this. Maybe go like this. There we go. I don't know what the water height is. I don't know if this is a good idea. I'll wait until that we need to build that, but I think it's best to probably start damming this off as soon as possible. Okay. Let's see. This is full, so we can pause this. Rotate it over this guy. Okay, so this guy is already planted, so we don't actually need all this. We can just pause these. And then that way we free up 2 workers. And we'll probably increase the wood production here. Okay, so hopefully this will kick in. This is like what, 3? I think we did like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 30, which is perfect. This is like what? Enough for 1 day. For 2 days. This is enough for 2 days. 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12, so about 24 days. So this should last 24 days based on the number of beavers that we have once it finishes harvesting. And what you can do now, that's 15 logs. I'd rather save all my logs to get this done as soon as possible. So we're on the 3rd day. It should start saying, I think by the end of the 3rd day, that we have only 3 days left. Okay. So what I need to do also is get some lumberjacks over here. I don't know why these guys are thirsty. There's plenty of water over here. Oh, I probably didn't give them enough time to drink. So let me go ahead and reduce this down to 18 hours. Okay, that's fine. And this is full. So we can pause this guy and build another one of these. So this is basically our storage right now. It's similar to having one of these because this capacity is 30. Alright. So this guy's constantly pumping because they're constantly drinking from this. Okay, I'm gonna start pausing this one and letting this go over here. Put high priority on this one. Now this icon says he's hungry. We do have food. So we pause this guy. Unpause this one so we can rotate this guy around until all these berries are done. Once the berries are done, then I'll just pause that and leave it. Right now, the key thing is I want to get these logs done. Comfort levels. Okay, I think I should build homes because homes provide life expectancy. Yeah, so let's go ahead and give them some homes. I just realized that. So let's go ahead and set up like a housing for them. Totally forgot that you need housing for these guys so that they don't have the 0 shelter buff. Right? Because if they don't get this buff, that means they're actually gonna die earlier than usual. So let's go ahead and set up a housing for these beavers. And since we have 11 guys, we need to, these are only 3, we need to probably have at least 4 of these. I don't think it costs a whole lot to build these little ones. Oh, it's 12, right? So let's get this done first before we get the dam. Yeah. 3 unemployed. So yeah, we're needing housing. They won't breed. This particular faction will only breed if there's actually empty houses or empty or available housing. So if we have 12, that means they're going to add another children to this list, so that we hit the 12. And as of now, they don't have any housing. Well, at least 6 of them do. And then we probably want to add in another one just to give us a little bit more of a buffer. That's 13. That's 15. We'll pause this guy. And we'll add him in. We'll get him to. I guess we'll let him do more pumping on this one. Okay, so now he's full. So let's go enable this one. So we're rotating workers around. We're rotating workers around to get more logs, because this is going to cost a lot of wood just to seal that up. Oh, looks like the first day, you actually get 9 days. So they must have tweaked this to make it a lot easier for us. Pretty sure I did hard mode, right, guys? Pretty sure I did hard mode. There's a way to tell. I'm pretty sure I selected hard mode. Maybe they made it easy on the first day, but it's generally 3 days and then 3 days, total of 6. So we're actually getting an alert on the 6th day. So that's a little new. Unless this particular map was designed to have a 9-day buffer. Because of the width of this thing right here. Alright, hopefully we can seal this off in time. I think I should have done it like up to here instead. I don't know if they do they build diagonals? I don't know if they do it diagonally. I'm not quite sure they do diagonal builds. Yeah, I think they do diagonal builds. So technically, if I put a block right here, we'll save ourselves 20 tiles, but we just wouldn't be able to cross the river. That's the only problem. Okay, so now crops are finally kicking in. Oops. So we want to do harvest. We want to cut back on these because they can only build this one at a time, anyways. Alright, so we don't have a way to store any of this. So let's go ahead and build a house. I'm gonna build it on the right here. Because I'm gonna stack my other farm on top of this later. To save space. But we're gonna need this, and we're gonna just store carrots in here only. We also need to work on this. This guy's 19. I'm gonna switch him over to this one. Okay, we're gonna trim this guy down. There's not a whole lot left of logs left to work on. So increase this. Get this one working. So now we're getting all these filled. I mean, this store is 50. So we're going to need to store more in here. Alright, doesn't look like we're getting... Oh man, it doesn't look like we're filling this up fast enough. Because the drought's starting soon. So it means we might need a water tank. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to get that water tank running. For storage. I don't know how long the drought's going to last, but we might need a little bit more. It's two per day, right? So yeah. We're definitely going to need more water storage. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can seal this off before the drought. And sealing this off is not going to make a huge difference. Oh, wonderful. New gold. So we have 1.1 day left, so definitely we need more storage, water storage. Okay, so I'm going to add another worker on this to get things pumping faster. Oops. Wait, hang on. Nobody here. Let's pause this. Pause this. Okay, and this one we only want to store carrots. Say allow all, none, carrots only. might be able to. Okay, we don't have any more berries, so we can pause this. I'll turn this on. So I'm switching this to planting because we need to fill this up for the next 3 days? Yeah, I think it's 3 days. 4 days, next 4 days. Because this will probably pay out within the next 4 days. I don't know we're gonna get. I don't think we're gonna get this in time. Probably not. The water is a little concerning, so I might build another one right here. Yeah, so the drought's kicking in, and that means this is gonna stop flowing. That means we're not gonna get water. Yeah, we're not gonna get water. This is gonna dry up fast. Yep. Ugh. Well, that's the end of that. Alright, so I guess we'll switch. Yeah, we're gonna have to switch to harvesting. I'm gonna have to pause this one. So I don't know if we survive that one or not. We'll see. I mean, this food. Oh, the drought's only 4.7 days. And we have 50 water units. It's cutting it close. Yeah. We have 15 children. Or 5 children, or 5 beavers. There's 15 beavers total. 15 times 2 is 30. This is only gonna last us like what, 3 days? 2 days? Yeah, I don't think we stored enough water. I think we screwed this one up. I thought we could finish this in time to stop the water from flowing. Yeah, I think what we should have done was probably... Food I'm not too worried about. I think we should have... For this map, we should have just probably gone with more water storage than trying to build this across. And then pumping the water after the fact. Because all of our food is going to dry out. This basically didn't help us. Now, it might have been better to probably done the farming here and just put one dam here. I think that might have been better. We'll see. I think we're gonna lose some beavers. Because the rate that we're drinking and the number of days left, it's not gonna work out. Yeah, I think we botched this one. Yeah, I think we might end up dying of thirst, given the number of waters left. So, instead of our entire colony dying out, I might have to cut loose a couple of guys. It's 2 per day. 3 days. Yeah, we're gonna end up losing our entire colony here. So I'm trying to decide here how to cut loose some of our beavers. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Might not be that bad. What's their age? Yeah, this guy right here. Where's his age? Where's his age counter? Because I'm thinking of... We don't have enough water for everybody. So what I'm thinking of doing is shaving half of my colony, or more than half, and just keep the children. Just keep the children alive. There's food here, right? Okay. So... I think this is what I'm gonna do to save my colony, because we're gonna lose guys right now, because I screwed this up. So I'm gonna put a district here. Oh, hang on, let me redraw this. I'm thinking here. 2 guys working. I want 1 guy to be alive. No, I only want the water for the 1 guy. This might not matter, actually. I think we're gonna end up losing most of them. I don't think it's gonna matter. Yeah, I think we're gonna end up losing most of them anyways. We're already down to 0. Damn it. 3 days left. So we totally screwed this one up. So we had 9 days and we squabbled it, basically, or squandered it. And I'm thinking building this as soon as possible is probably the answer. Instead of this, and this. And then this, we'll just have to do 1. And see how it goes. I don't know if we can quickly do this. Because this and this is equivalent to 1 block. And these dams are like 20, right? How much does it cost to get this? 112 now. Alright. Yeah, we're not going to survive this. Let's find out, though. I think our colony is going to die off before then. But at least we have a nice dam. But yeah, I think we're gonna lose because I did this too late. Either that or I should have just gone for this. But this only keeps the water alive. I can't pump water. I can probably pump water from this corner right here, I think. I don't know. Somebody died. Yeah, 2 people died of thirst. I wonder if we're gonna lose all of our colony. I think I should have built this sooner. Oh, we got new people born. New children born. So we might actually get a decent amount of replacement. I don't know. Let's see. He starts off. Ooh, okay. We might actually survive this. We'll see. Nope. Nope. So we're totally relying on the 2 new children. Yeah. Oh, we're down to 1 now. Oh, but he's not going to be old enough to pump water. Oh, no. Yeah, he's not going to be old enough to pump water. Well, we totally screwed this one up. Yeah, we totally screwed this one up. That drought came fast. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be old enough. He'll die of thirst before he gets old enough. Oh no. Yeah, I think so. What I should have done was basically isolate the water and just give it to one guy. Yeah. So this map is he's gonna die. I don't think they added in a defeat screen. I don't think they added a defeat screen. Alright, so build order, we definitely should have gone rush this first instead of this. I don't think that mattered. And I think we should have just rushed more of this instead of like more of this. Like maybe 2 of this, but more of these to stock up. Yeah, I think this is it right here. I wonder if he's gonna die of thirst. Pause this. Oh, he did die of thirst. Alright, so there's no defeat screen. So we're gonna have to redo this. Actually, let me see here. What's the loading thing? Timberfalls, right? Well, it only auto-saved it on day 9, so yeah, we're screwed. And so let's delete the settlement here. Go back. And try it again. Alright. So, today we're gonna do the Folkstail's hard mode and Waterfalls. I'm gonna do it on hard mode. I could have sworn it was 4-day or 3-day alert. But we'll see. I don't think it says. I don't know what these do here, but I think this is the base. I don't think we started with 130 food. We started with less food. Yeah, no, oh, okay, there's a handicap. Okay, first. I think it's a handicap for the first. For the start of the game. Okay, so. I think we're. Okay, so we're gonna do the new game, Folkstail's Waterfalls hard mode. Go ahead and start this, and I think this time we're gonna see if we can just rush for the dam. Okay, we're gonna do Timberborn. So the first thing you want to do, of course, is pause the game, and then draw your district, because this is the only area they can build, and it's got to come out from this point right here. Path. I'm gonna draw a path this way. Draw a path this way. We're going to draw a path all the way out to the water. Actually, you know what? Hang on. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, so we're going to also draw a path to this. And then we're going to want to place a couple of these lumberjacks down. And I think this time around we're not going to waste time building the storage here, because we're using everything that we actually pick up. So this should be fine for now, early on. And then at the start of the game, we have 7 adults, and there's obviously nothing to do in terms of employment. So we're going to give all the worker slots workers to get this built. And then we're going to do a couple of these gathering posts and just store the berries in there. Okay. And then at the very start of the game, we're going to want water. So I'm going to place this here. That's the first thing that they spend their wood on once they gather it. And then we remove this shrub here. Nothing to do? Okay. So we're going to cut everything in this general area. And cut everything over here. Okay. workers here. Go ahead and remove this, I guess. Oops. Actually, you know what? I don't need to remove this. I can go like this for now. But ultimately, I'm gonna remove this. Pause this. Pause this. Okay, I'm gonna reduce the number of builders. I'm gonna work on food next. I think this time we'll do it over here. Because if we put a dam right here, we might actually get crops to continue growing. So I'll stick it right there. That's the next one. And then we're going to demolish this block over here. Because the water is coming from up here, we're going to want to quickly seal this off as quickly as possible. Let's see, how many tiles is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's 9. Can we make it shorter? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, we can make it shorter. But it goes up to there, though. Yeah, but then we'd have to like move the pump on the side. Or can we make it shorter? Oops. From here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it's probably not a good idea. I mean, it's the same amount of wood used. I think our best bet is probably this because we get more water stored here. Okay. Alright, let's try that. Yeah, I think building a dam is better than building the homes. Because if we add more work or children, then that's more people that we have to feed. What's this? This. I don't know if we're gonna have enough wood to be able to fill this up. Okay, so here we need to allocate these trees for chopping, but we're gonna unmark them so that they don't go extinct. Because these guys actually drop seeds. change that. So I do want to mark these. And then unmark the little ones. It's regrowing, right? Technically, you want the little ones. They're coming back. And the big ones are already full, so there's no reason to... So we want the big ones. And then we want to reduce the little ones. And that way the little ones will drop around. I guess I'll leave this one here, because that's the far corner here. We'll do that from there. Okay. Alright. We'll unpause this. And we'll increase the work hours. Alright, so this time around we'll do the small tank first and see how this goes. See if we can end up storing more water. But I think ultimately we're going to want two to three of these. And we're going to want this dam as quickly as possible. And we're going to set the carrots first. Oops, no. Put the carrots over here. Or at least over here. Actually, no. Because that prevents them from dropping seeds. Let's go ahead and run this up here towards that dam. Okay. So let's hope this works. I don't think it will. I don't know if the height's high enough though, that's the thing. Okay, so we're going to reduce some of this. I'm going to pause this. Open that up. Prioritize the carrots and planting, right? Alright, I think we're going to definitely need a second pump if we're going to fill this up. Okay, this is day 3. So the start of the game, I guess we do get 9 days, from what it seems like. So hopefully I can get this done first, instead of wasting our time building the houses. we're not going to be able to make enough water storage to last through 5 days. I think it's the quickest thing to do is filling that up. And I think I might have to cancel this right here. And that way crops go back more this way. And then we're going to put a pump on this side right here. Yeah, like this. Because this might actually last a little longer for us. Yeah, this block needs to be done. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to seal this off as quickly as possible. Yeah, this won't get done. This might last us, so we'll see. So we got 3 days to get as much water as possible. Yeah, I'm trying to decide whether it makes sense to just rush getting the water built or the dam. I think it might be better to just rush getting the water built. Instead of the dam. I mean, we have this dam. So I think it's really better to get this done as soon as possible. The width of this is just way too long. So it's 2 a day, so we have about 11, that's 22. And to last 6 days, we need all these filled up, right? So 2 a day, so that's 22. We have 22 beavers. And if we want to last, I think the last one was like 6, it gives us 6 days, right? So we need to store 132. Yeah. Oh, the water here is already gone. Yeah, this pump didn't help us. Oh my goodness. That didn't help us either. Okay, so let's do this again. Yeah, Yeah, what a waste of tiles. Oh, man, I think I screwed that one up. Oh, I squandered that one off. Oh, man. Did I even get enough carrots? I don't think I got enough carrots. Oh, man. Okay. I'm thinking here. I think we screwed this one up again. Yeah, none of these are going. I think because we pumped it out of the thing. We should have just left it. Wow, this map is actually hard. Let me think here. What's the best strategy for getting this done? I think really it's just to seal this off as quickly as possible. Either that or focus on just getting water and just leaving the crops right here and not worry about this. Or sorry, not pump from this. Not pump from this. Leave the water here. Seal this off last. Closer towards the day. Pump all the water from here and get as much water stored. Because this is like, what, 5 days? So 5 times 22, we need 110 water stored. Right? I think last one was 6 or something, right? So, okay. We botched this one again. I'm pretty sure we're not going to survive this one because the food count is low. So I'm pretty sure we botched that one. Alright, let's go ahead and delete this one again.